Well, if you're from Western Mass, I'm sure you're well aware of Casimir Pulaski, one of the most recognizable names from the American Revolution. The Polish general sacrificed his life in the War for Independence. But scientists say they've made a discovery about Pulaski, shedding new light on the life that's celebrated here in Western Mass. Reporter Audrey Russo has the exclusive story.
General Casimir Pulaski is credited with reforming the American cavalry and leading a daring charge against the British forces in the American Revolution. Here in Western Mass, several parks, monuments, and even a parade bear his name. But according to new scientific evidence, the general who lived life as a man may have actually been intersex. According to several estimates, 1 out of every 1,500 to 2,000 people are born intersex, meaning their physical anatomy doesn't align with the standards for male or female. Researchers at Georgia Southern University examined the skeleton, now known to match the DNA of Pulaski's descendants. Though they noted Pulaski had male pattern baldness and several male characteristics, they claim the pelvis has the oval shape of a female rather than the heart shape of a male.
As a young person, I remember seeing this one a lot.
Here in the Polish Center of Discovery and Learning in Chicopee, we've got one of the most recognizable images of Pulaski. Now, scientists examining Pulaski's remains say that his skull and his skeleton showed some female features. You can also see
little mustache and
Stas Radosz is the executive director of the Polish Center. He says the notion that Pulaski may have been intersex is one that only an in-depth examination of the general's remains could propose.
No one ever suspected or thought of it at the time when he was alive. I never came across anything that indicated that there was anything feminine about him. In fact, if anything, he was rather arrogant and more masculine than he was feminine.
And ultimately, he says that science shouldn't change the way society celebrates the general.
I think of my mother, I think of her as a human being, I think of my father as a human being. So whether we're male or female, we're human beings, and I think that's all that matters. He helped us to become Americans while still being respectful of our Polish heritage. It's just part of nature, and we should just accept it for what it is.
In Chicopee, Audrey Russo, Western Mass News.